All right, we're live. Good evening, everyone. Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.
Scott says Happy Wednesday, and Carol says Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming in, Carol. You're such a nice friend for staying up so late. Look, there's Timothy Rainwaters.
Timothy. Oh, I gotta get rid of something. There.
Hi, Timothy Rainwaters. I literally just got home from a conference in Florida and sat down and turned on the live stream. But it worked. I'm here. I didn't have to cancel. And there's Stephen Scott.
Yes, here we are.
And our best friend, Dean.
Best friends forever.
Best friend forever. And the weather in Florida was gorgeous.
Oh, it's so rotten here right now. Probably where Stephen.
It was bad here
got
our too, but I think I might get a new roof because of it.
Oh, you got some hail.
You got some hail.
Sweet. How do we feel so blessed by hail?
Hey, Nick.
Oh, hail.
Bruce is with me just now. We were just back in from a day at Edinburgh. See?
Oh.
Celebrate. Oh, happy anniversary.
Nice. Wow, silver.
Bruce and Carol.
That's awesome.
If anybody's been following their little trips into Edinburgh, it's really cool.
Edinburgh, where the golf course is?
Well, Edinburgh is a big town.
Yeah.
But I'm sure there is one.
I think there's a pretty famous
Carol
one there.
can answer that.
Yeah.
Ow. We saw these huge iguanas. I've never seen, I've always seen the little baby, I don't know what they are, lizards.
Yep.
But I'm talking this. Our hotel was by a canal, and we're talking big iguanas. Hi, Michelle.
Michelle and Gloria and
welcome in. Edinburgh, the capital of Scotland.
Well, I should have known that.
He wants to know, Carol, does it have a golf course because he's a golfer. A golfer, a fan. I wanted to say
I am.
But I didn't.
Yes. I must have spent 20 hours watching the PGA Championship last week.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't get enough.
Oh, that's nice. You really do need to go to Portrush then in August and go see the British Open.
I would love to, but also, Mary Ellen, may I point out something?
Uh-oh, what?
Your basketball team took down ours last night.
Oh, I know. We were just like, whoa!
I know. We were up fairly most of the time in the first half, and then from there.
It has many. Scotland is the home of golf.
Yeah, I know. They invented it.
Yes, they did. Okay, I'm pooped, but we are going to do this. Oh, wait, I got to upload my presentation.
Oh, well, let's talk for a little bit, eh?
Yeah. Talk amongst yourself.
Yes. So, look at that, Scott. Your smile just became twice as bright.
Now we're cooking. I get the right light combination going here, and things will look a lot better.
How's the dog doing, Scott?
Oh, he got me on me.
Right now?
No, she's outside right now.
Yeah,
she's a habit of jumping over the railing on the deck. And so I put up some extra wood out there to make it a little higher around the rail. And by golly, I looked, she was gone. There she was out in front of the house on the front porch.
Wow.
So jump it again. So my project now is to build that higher. Probably put lattice work up.
So Freddie's here, but Freddie's exhausted, so Freddie probably won't be coming on.
Understood.
He had a good time too. Rachel! Hopping on shortly. We'll be waiting for you.
Rachel.
All
Jason.
Right. And Jason. And sorry, I apologize to Amy, AJC Magic TV. I've been MIA, and especially this week because of the conference, and to Jim, more sunshine, please, because of all that's been going on. I apologize.
That's okay. He let us all know that you were live tonight and that he would not be with us. He had, I believe, college-related commitments.
We all have it.
Yes.
All right. How well do you know Harry Potter? Harry Potter. What is the name of the curse that killed Harry's parents?
Curse. I'm not allowed to curse.
Well, it's not a curse word.
Ah.
Maybe in the wizarding world, but in the human world.
In the human world, I have no idea. I always say it's the poison ivy curse.
That's a good one.
About 3 weeks ago.
Oh yeah.
Ew. Everybody, follow Dean, theliveplace.com to find all your family-friendly live streams. And if you have a family-friendly live stream, ask Dean if you can, put your stream, your weekly stream on his see, now I'm not going to ever. I'm just like so tired. I'm like,
you're good on my website.
The website. Okay, so Jason says that I know what you're saying, but I can't pronounce it.
Precocious?
Abracadabra curse, says Michelle. And so does Carol.
Oh, okay.
And so does Nick.
You don't know it, Scott? Neither do I.
Me either. But the Avada Kedavra seems to be popular.
It's got a lot of votes. Well, let's just find out. It is Avada Kedavra. It's like cadaver, like cadabra.
Okay.
That's the killing curse.
And that's a bad guy right there.
That is Lord Voldemort. Yes.
I don't know Harry Potter, but he looks like he got punched in the nose.
No, well, he's also a lizard. Remember?
Ah.
He was in Slytherin.
Ah.
Well, not a lizard, a snake. Like, no clue. It's been a while since I've watched the movie. I know. I just thought that we had done so many Disney ones. It was time to switch it up a little bit. All right. Next question. Where do Hogwarts students buy their wands?
Amazon.
The modern wizard probably does that.
I'm going to say Gringotts. No, maybe that's not. Maybe I'm thinking that's the bank.
Carol says Ollivanders.
Yep, there you go. Yeah.
And I can hear Scott saying yes.
That resonated.
Michelle says Ollivanders. Nick says Privateer. Oh, Amy. Hi, Amy. I'm sorry I missed your show.
Yeah, me too.
It's I just walked in the door from Florida. And it wasn't like the fun. I mean, it was fun, but it wasn't Disney Florida. The little shop in town. It is. Yeah. In Hogsmeade, isn't that the name of the town? Nick says Ollivanders. Amy says Ollivanders.
Okay.
And she says no worries.
So,
all right. So let's find out what it is. It is Ollivanders.
Oh, man. Is there a real Ollivanders in London?
Well, in fake Harry Potter world, yeah.
Okay.
There is at, for sure, at Universal.
I'm sure. They got to sell wands there.
You know, platform 9 3/4 is in London. What is Voldemort's real name? He went to school in Hogwarts, okay? So he
Okay.
was at one time a student. And what was his name as a student before he became a horrible, yucky person, Lord Voldemort? It's mentioned in like the first three. Jason says Tom Riddle.
Yep, that's who I thought.
Okay.
And so does Nick. Oops, Nick, where are you? So does Michelle. So does Amy. No, she's saying hi to Gloria. Michelle, Carol. All things Tom Riddle. What do you say, Dean?
I can recognize the actor behind Ralph Fiennes. That's his real name.
It is. It definitely is. But that's the faux Voldemort name.
Yes.
The answer is Tom Riddle. That's him as a student
Mhm.
before he becomes Voldemort, and his name was Tom Riddle.
So he's kind of like Darth Vader, you know?
Yes.
Okay.
That's a good analogy.
Ah,
Way to go, Dean.
I did something.
Oh, no, you bridged the two.
Yes, I see what I did there.
Yes. All right. I want to ask, because now we're starting to plan for it with Freddie for next year. Is anyone planning on attending any World Cup matches next year? Because they're going to be in Canada. They're going to be in Mexico. They're going to be in the United States.
Wow.
In several states.
Is that normal that they do it all over, or do they usually all go to one place?
No, I think it's normal, but this time it's in North America.
I see.
So Nick's like, no.
I'm like, no as well.
And Carol, yeah, it's over here, so I'm not sure you really want to come over here. And there's Rachel. Wait a minute.
Well,
where is she?
Oh,
she's down there.
There she is.
She's up there.
Down there.
That's okay.
hello, everybody.
No plan, said Michelle. Okay, so I guess, I don't know much about soccer, but, if Freddie's team makes it into the World Cup, he's going to be going wherever he can. I think it's in Boston. I think it's in Dallas. I think it's in Kansas City. It's in Mexico. I mean, it's everywhere.
Huh.
Since Freddie called it a night, then I'll just stomp over to the corner about my beer.
Hey, Lisa.
I kind of wish we could have scooted over across the state to see you, Lisa, because in the scheme of things, we weren't that far away. He may pop in. He just needed to sit down for a minute because we literally just walked in the door. Yes, it's in Nashville.
Nice.
It's just in so many different places. I thought that somebody would be living near it and want to just go to it, because to me, it's kind of not the Olympics, but it's big like that. Like, it's a once in a lifetime thing in our area.
I think it's the largest sporting match in the world.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure of it.
Biggest attendance.
I know, yeah. Lisa. I was like, dang it. And it was so, I wish I would have had more time to chill on the beach, but I had to work. I'm less than an hour away. Yes, I'm 4 hours away. I'm in the middle between Dallas and Kansas City. So, we can go to either one, maybe St. Louis too. I don't know. It's everywhere. So it'll be fun. I know a lot of people are looking forward to it, but you got to have a team in the race, or who cares? I mean, I wouldn't go just to watch soccer because I don't understand it.
Me either.
My team would be Munich.
Munich, yeah.
Bayern Munich. That's the German national team.
Okay. Well, that's exciting.
Or Barcelona.
Well, Freddie's is the Spurs, so he's waiting. Well, Northern Ireland, sorry. And he's not sure yet if they're going yet. Maybe there are drinks there, Mary.
Probably.
Oh man. So last night, Freddie went to the big party, and I didn't sneak him in. I was just outright saying he's going. So he had a tag with my office name on it, but his name with my office on it. And our office is very small, and everybody knows that. So I was just telling everybody, now we have an Ireland office, and Freddie runs it. And so who knows what gets back to my boss, but hello. Hi, Paul. Win the gold. Oh, sorry, wrong night. I know. Okay. I've got brain fog. It's a long few days, but I might get a new roof.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! We will be heading to Disney in 8 short days. Hey, Timothy Rainwaters, that's fun.
You guys go more often than I do, and that's not fair.
But more often than Bob?
Probably not. I don't know. The Rainwaters are there quite often, but I would say Bob is going down, but he used to be 4-ish, sometimes 5 a year.
How long are you going to stay, Timothy Rainwaters? A week, 2 weeks? Forever?
Oh,
Okay.
I'm so jealous of the extended trips. Anything over a week.
Yeah, right?
That's the way to do it. Take it easy. Don't rush to get in any lines. Just go when they're open.
Oh man!
You know, people like Sarah P. and the UK people. They stay for 2 weeks, but I know that they get 1 week and 1 week free. So who wouldn't? I mean, if you get the time off.
What is that deal? I have never heard of this until recently. How do they get a week free? How does that work?
They want them to come over.
Yeah, I think it's exclusive to like Great Britain.
It is.
So you just basically.
I was going to try and talk Freddie into it, so then we could stay wherever he goes, but he'll get an extra week free, and I'll just,
They get more vacation than us. They get a free week at Disney World. This ain't right.
I know. There's something wrong with it. All right. Good morning, Vietnam, or Raiders of the Lost Ark. And so far, okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 1. Good morning, Vietnam.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 1. You're right. Dean just moved to the UK. Problem solved. Yeah, easy.
Yeah, just pick up.
Okay, 5 to 2. 5 to 3 because I'm voting for Raiders.
I'm voting for Raiders.
5 to 4.
I vote for good morning.
6 to 4.
Raiders for me.
6 to 5. Did I count Michelle and Nick? 7 to 6.
8 days, and the next week is our PBA Association meeting.
And again, 1, 2, 3 to 2 Raiders. Okay, I'm going to count.
I'm not sure what PBA is yet, Timothy, but I know that you were elected into an office, and I assume it has something to do with that.
7 to 4, 7 to 5, 7 to 6. I've got 7 to 6.
Good morning, Vietnam.
Yep.
Okay. Treasure Island or Pirates of the Caribbean?
Pirates. Yeah.
Pirates.
I'm very rarely right, Timothy, so woohoo! Pirates for Nick.
I don't want to vote on this one. This hurts.
Yeah.
It's two pirates against each other, I know.
It's going to be Pirates.
Okay, then I'm voting Treasure Island.
There you go.
Way to go, Rachel. We were talking about you last night, Rachel.
Oh, dear.
The subject of bears came up, and I want you to tell that story at the end of the stream. And Freddie went into whole detail about what you said, and he said, I my friend Rachel told me a story about bears, and I just can't go there.
It'll be fine.
I've told that story already too.
You guys wait till you hear this story at the end of the show. All right, so
Yeah.
it's Pirates moving on.
Yeah, we got a cliffhanger for you all.
Yeah. Stay tuned.
Pirates.
The Chronicles of Narnia or Mary Poppins?
Oh yeah,
Hey, stop
that's hard.
it!
That is hard.
Who next, Scott?
Rachel went on mute.
Narnia?
Narnia.
I'll go with Narnia too.
Okay.
Mine's Mary Poppins.
Yeah, me too. 2-2. Rachel. Do it, Rachel. Commit.
It's just going to get harder, Rachel.
It has to be Mary Poppins, but that's painful. I don't like that.
Yeah,
I know.
that is tough. 9-2. Mary Poppins so far.
And Glorious of Mary Poppins.
We're losing.
Okay. 10-2.
All right. Splash or Turner and Hooch?
Didn't we already seem like sounds so
We were
familiar?
going to have to eliminate one of them.
We didn't have these two up against each other before?
No.
Okay.
Okay. Dean, maybe. I don't know. But
I don't know why it was giving me deja vu.
I know I had 4 matchups tonight, so if this isn't the 4, then maybe. Don't say anything, though.
Pennsylvania.
Who?
Pennsylvania.
No! No! I think mine's Turner and Hooch.
Okay. I've never seen Turner and Hooch. Yeah, 2 Tom Hanks. Maybe we didn't do this.
Well, one of them needs to be eliminated, Nick. And watch
Okay.
Movie Mania Nick so you can decide for yourself after listening to his reviews if you want to watch the movie.
We're modifying Nick's pitch every week.
Yeah, I want to make sure because Dean said, well,
Yeah.
maybe they'll want to watch it after that, Mary. So I'm doing that now.
We let Nick watch movies so that we won't.
No, that's the one you told me not to say.
I know, I'm kidding. All right, I will start counting. Anybody have a vote here? Scott, what did you say? Turner and Hooch or Splash? Okay.
Yeah.
Steve?
He's all about the dog.
Yeah, I'll go with Turner and Hooch.
Tuner and Horch. Okay.
Turner.
2-0. Mary Ellen.
Yeah, I'm Turner and Hooch.
Okay, 3. I'm gonna say Turner and Hooch as well. 4. 4-1. 5-1.
Nick is brought to you by Mary Ellen.
7-2.
John, yeah.
7-3. This Nick pitch brought to you by Mary Elkins.
Okay, so there's a family member that used to call me Mary Elkin just to be.
Oh,
And so I think that's funny that you're saying that.
nice.
It's Mary Olin, Mary Elkin, M.E. I mean, I've got every nickname you can think of.
I'm gonna go Turner. It's Turner and Hooch.
All right. What did you call me? Oh, I read that wrong. Yeah. She needed to word that a little differently. Clarify that a little more. Okay, I added a few more questions before we start on our game because I just wanted to incorporate something. Lisa's like, that wasn't even crossing her mind, Nick. All right. We're going to have some all things sports questions. No clues from this picture. It's just sports. How many NFL teams play in the state of California?
Lord, NFL.
NFL teams.
I have a guess. I'll wait.
Do I look like I have a tan?
You look like you got a little sun.
Okay, because I really didn't get out much, but
Oh.
you know, it's hot there. Oh, Lisa says 3.
That's what I was saying. 3. There's the 49ers. There's LA. There's
Carol's saying 6.
San
Nick's
Diego,
3.
San Diego Chargers.
Jason
San
says
Diego.
3.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, can you two, since you're agreeing, name the 3?
Yeah. I mean, it's the San Francisco 49ers, San Diego Chargers, and the Los Angeles
Right.
Rams.
That is correct.
Oh, Los Angeles Chargers? Is that what they call them now?
That's what they told me on the internet.
I always
They
thought
used to
it
be
was San Diego Chargers.
San Diego. Yeah.
If it's on the internet, it's true.
Yes, that's right.
They're the
Can't argue.
Pennsylvania Chargers.
I accidentally put Los Angeles Chargers. Who won the first Super Bowl? No way, you know that.
I think I do.
In Oc 5, I don't even. There's no way I would have known that.
Oh,
That's
then
why
I'm wrong.
I asked the questions because I would never know the answer.
Barney Rubble and the Bedrock team.
I know. I kind of tried to pick the oldest, stadium I could.
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
That's the Rose Bowl, but
I was going to say what Nick said, which is the Packers. I was fairly certain it was the Packers.
Gloria said Green Bay.
Yeah, I'd
Lisa
say
said
Green Bay.
Packers. Everybody's going with the Packers, and you two are too?
Oh, yeah.
And Rachel, you too? Look at her, she's going.
I know nothing about football, so whatever Lisa says, I trust Lisa.
Wow, look at that, Lisa. Girl power. It is, in fact, the Green Bay Packers. I did.
Okay,
So
who was
Lisa, I thought you might ask Joey, so it was really me saying Joey's the expert here. So
I was just going to ask who
She
was the
cheated.
quarterback, as I knew also. It was Bart Starr, yes.
Yeah.
Look at you. I should have done a bonus question.
Yeah.
All right. Which team has a football helmet as a logo?
Which team?
Oh, Rachel, don't trust me, so I agree with you.
Oh, come on.
Joey.
Got it in my mind, and
Is it in this picture?
Well, honestly, I'm not sure. I kind of think so. But to me, that doesn't give you the answer because the picture I saw didn't have their name on it. It was just
Ah.
a helmet. Now, you people who are smart and know all this stuff, I don't know. I didn't even know that was a thing. Okay, so Jason said Dallas, ? Nick said Browns. Joey isn't sure. Maybe Browns.
yeah, I don't think it's Dallas because Dallas has got I think theirs is a
Yeah, they have a star.
Yeah.
Because they're America's team. And Jeff hates when I say that. Mary, don't ever say that again. New York Giants, she said.
Yeah, I can visualize theirs.
What do you think, Rachel? You with all your knowledge of NFL football.
The Patriots, definitely.
Nah.
And Tom Brady himself, his helmet.
Okay, let's see. It is
Cleveland
Joey's
Browns.
right. It is the Cleveland Browns.
Well, I'll be.
Like we knew Joey would be right. So, all right. We're gonna play our game, and Dean, instead of you keeping track, I'll keep track and try and make sure if I miss something and you guys have a match like a one-on-one, let me know because you're gonna get more points.
Well, Mary Ellen, you could do that. You could also, did we talk about this? Have everybody keep their own score and be honest? But
Okay, yeah.
I mean, if
You
you want
guys,
to play,
if you match with only one other person, it's 3 points. If it's 2 or more people, it's 1. So in 30 minutes, you tell me what your score is, and we'll see who wins. All right. Pine blank. Sad news, Mary Ellen. There was no Mrs. Pina, so that That will forever be a bachelor. I will never give up, Lisa. I will always look for Mrs. Peanut everywhere I go. So far, you're right. I have not found Mrs. Peanut, but I go to a lot of flea markets and, stores that have oddities in them. I went to stores I went to the boardwalk in Fort Lauderdale, which was really cool. Okay. We've got pine nut, pine cone, pine sap, pine martin. Sadly, she was never made, Mary Ellen. Oh, did you look it up, Lisa? Don't tell me that. There's got to be a Mrs. Peanut. Pine sol. That's awesome.
Pine sol.
Great answer. All right, let's see the panel's answer. Pine tree, you matched with Jason. Pine cone, you matched with Gloria. Oh, and Dean. Good job, guys. Lisa looked it up. No, Mrs. Peanut.
So is it 3 points if it's just you and one other person?
One other person is 3 points.
And then
But Scott, Dean, and Gloria.
We all match, so we get 1
You
point.
get 1. Everybody else doesn't get any. You have to match. But I said pine box. That's a good one, Michelle. I'm surprised somebody didn't get pine tree. Oh, you did.
Pine tar.
Pine sol's a great one.
I like that.
That's what they put on baseball bats. Pine tar.
Oh, that's true. Blank brush. Blank brush. If you find another Mr. Peanut, I will make a hat and dress for her. Oh, thank you, Michelle. If I find another Mr. Peanut, you guys are going to hear me screaming from here. Okay, toothbrush, paintbrush, another toothbrush, hairbrush. Good ones. Hairbrush. Okay, so far you two and you two, you three and you two. No, 3 and 3. And then 1 paintbrush. Okay, and Rachel, she got tooth. What did you guys get?
We're going to throw them off.
I said airbrush.
Oh. Fuller brush. That's
Oh,
a
yeah.
good one.
Nice. That's creative.
That's a great one. So that means Carol, Timothy, Gloria, Jason, Rachel, Nick all got 1 point because there was more than 2 of all of those. Good job. Book blank. Book blank.
Book.
We need the match game music. I know, right? That's the thing I really want to learn how to do is do video and music to go along with these things. Bookworm, bookmark, good one. Bookends, bookkeeper. See, the more outside the box you get, and you get somebody else who's really, hey, you don't have a Tim Tiki Man fan here tonight. Wah, wah.
That's right. He was the most creative for sure.
He matched with you a lot, Rachel. Book plate and bookmark. So far, Nick and Gloria match. And Lisa and Jason match. Okay, what did you guys get?
bookmark 2. But I wish I did book club. Yeah, Dean, there you go.
Ah, see?
Oh, that's a good one. And so did Scott and Steve. They got bookmark.
Yep.
So
See,
everybody got 1 except for some of you.
I'm going for the 3-pointer, but that's killing me.
That's a strategy.
Yeah.
All right. Blank pad. Blank pad.
I was thinking,
iPad. That's a good one, Nick.
yeah, I was thinking that too.
Landing pad. Notepad, lily pad. Good ones.
Ink pad, nice.
Ink pad.
Lots of good ones.
Okay, did either of you three match any of them?
I put hot pad.
Hot pad. iPad, you got Nick. That's what Nick had. And so did Steve. So Jason and Timothy Rainwaters got 3 because they both got Lily. And then you 3 got 1.
I didn't get any.
Well, I'm sorry, Dean.
It's okay.
You weren't
I'm
included
gonna
in 3.
strike it big soon.
I'm the new tiki man this week, Rachel.
That's right.
Yeah, you and Nick thinking outside the box.
All right, Dean, I'm going to send via telepathy? Telepathy. Yes, that's the one. The next one.
My granddaughters do that all the time.
I'm
They'll look
ready.
at each other and they'll go.
Like
You're
it's
like,
working.
sometimes they do it, but I don't know. All right. Bed blank. Bed blank. So Timothy said bugs. Nick said room. Michelle said bug. Lisa said knob.
And broomstick.
Oh. See, I'm brain dead. I just really mattress, sheets. All right. What did you 3 come up with?
Yahoo, Gloria.
Look at you guys. Well, still, if you get 1, that's something. But Gloria and Dean got 3.
Yay. Finally some points.
All right. Spoiled blank. I mean, there's many things going through my head right now, so who knows what you're all going to say, but spoiled blank. Yeah, that was it, Nick. That was it. Brat. Spoiled brat. And Timothy Rainwater said spoiled brat.
Spoiled brat.
Spoiled milk, says Lisa. Spoiled child, says Jason.
Yeah.
Spoiled rotten, says Michelle. That's a good one. And so did Gloria. And so did Carol. So they're already automatically have 1. But so far, Nick and Timothy Rainwaters have 3. Anybody get the spoiled brat?
Do we show? Oh, yeah.
Okay. So everybody basically got 1.
Gets 1.
That's funny. I'm trying to find some that are, not too controversial. Salad blank. Salad blank. Nick's very excited, Rachel. Yes, Rachel. Woo! Salad works. Salad dressing. Bowl, salad bowl. Salad dressing. I mean, if worse comes to worse, you all have 1. I mean, but can somebody match Gloria in the 3 of you? Salad dressing, salad bar. Salad dressing. Okay, so everybody got 1 that said dressing. Blank limit. Blank limit.
Can we think of one thing, Scott? And everybody else.
That one kind of forces you to think outside the box. I can think of one thing, but Nick says speed. Jason says speed. Oh, Lisa says credit limit.
Thought of that.
Carol says upper limit. Michelle says spending limit. Okay, what did you three come up with? Speed limit, speed, and speed, all three of you. So everybody, wait a minute. Yeah, everybody. Weight limit. Oh, that's a good one, Gloria. Weight limit.
Lisa, I'm sorry. I thought of credit, but I didn't think anyone else would.
But that's the thing. I mean,
I was thinking of outer.
Yeah.
Outer limit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Blank body. Blank body. I was trying to be good, Rachel. Everybody just be really kind of family friendly. And I mean, I don't know what you're going to say, but.
Nobody's going to put what I put.
Oh, geez. What does that mean, Dean?
I just think it's not.
Lisa says she's trying, Dean. No limit. That's a good one.
Oh. Well.
No, every limit. Hairy limit. What is that? Dead limit.
Body.
Body. Oh, body. Oh. Okay, no body. Got it. Every body. Hairy body. Dead body.
Pennsylvania.
I'm still in Florida, guys. Sorry, Timothy. Out of body. That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, geez, it's another Pennsylvania moment. No.
Yes, it is.
It is not. All right, what'd you three get?
Lisa.
Look at you guys.
Yeah.
No. Okay, this is exciting because you matched, and you matched. You get 3.
Wow.
In different words.
That's awesome.
Go, Gloria.
So did Jason and Timothy because they both got no limit. Look at you guys. See? Just going with your gut feeling. You're going to match with somebody.
Absolutely.
Yay, Dean, Lisa said.
Gloria and I went a little dark, but it's okay.
Hey, you got 3 points. Golf.
Ooh.
Blank. Golf. Blank. When you get something like that where there's so many different choices, you just hope one other person says your word.
Yeah, I'm taking a chance. Yeah.
Okay, so golf club, golf cart, golf course, golf game. These are good. So far, 2 and 2 are happening.
Yeah, for sure.
What did you guys come up with?
I also said course.
Course, cart, and match. Golf match. Okay, so that made it ones now for course and game.
Yeah. Golf Channel. That's a good one, Gloria.
Golf Channel.
I watched that.
I think it was just Jason and I for cart.
Yes, sorry. But course, you had 3, right?
Yeah.
Golf course. Okay, awesome.
Nice. Boy, Rachel, you must have a lot of points. She does.
Doing better than last week for sure.
Okay, barn blank. Barn blank. Great minds think alike, Nick said to Timothy Rainwaters. That's all it takes is one other mind. And here's Freddie.
Freddie's up.
Freddie.
All right,
Freddie.
folks. How are you?
Hey, your golfing attire.
I have, yeah.
Yeah, he's in a golfing mood. Barnyard, barn door, barn raising. Nick, we're racking up the points as the realize. Barn owl, that's a good one. Barn burner. They're saying hi to you. Nick,
How you doing?
Lisa.
Hi, everybody. How are you?
Lisa and Carol, Nick. Do you want to play, or are you going to just watch?
I'll watch.
Okay, you can help me figure out who does what.
Okay.
So it was barn whatever. So what did you three come up with? Barnyard, barn door, and barnstormer. Oh, Timothy Rainwater's got barnstormer.
Nice. And Michelle and I got barn door.
Yes.
Yay.
And Carol and Gloria got barn owl.
Nick got barnyard with me.
Wow,
Just you?
that's like 4 groups.
Would you
of
stop
you.
that? That's
Lisa.
crazy.
Lisa, I hope you get plenty of points saying okay.
She said we should have just come across the state and we could have seen her. All right, pepper blank. Pepper blank. It's too bad it wasn't blank pepper. It's not. Sadly, she only has 4 points.
Hey,
Lisa.
only 4 points, Lisa. Come on.
Pepper mill, pepper shaker, pepper plant. Yay, Dean.
Yay.
So far, Nick and Jason match. And Nick, Jason. Lisa, that's a good one. Pepper mill. Pepper spray, peppermint. Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Peppermint.
Play on words. I like that one, Carol.
That's good.
All right. What did you guys have?
Lisa.
Pepper. Oh,
Tree mill.
pepper
Nice.
shaker. Okay, you matched with Jason and Nick, Stephen and Scott, and Michelle.
Shaker.
So you all got 1. And Dean and Lisa got 3. Look at you,
Yay.
Lisa. Now you have 7. Woohoo.
I want my PTV.
Rachel's done very well.
That was so good, Rachel.
Okay.
They're already looking at Christmas ornaments, which is awesome.
Oh,
Christmas. It's only June, Rachel.
well, it is fun though.
You've got a lot to learn.
You've got to watch.
Oh, I know. Jane. You got to watch what they say as well about Christmas. You know what I mean?
Rachel and I
Yeah.
watch Paper Tree Villa, so we kind of are on that train anyway.
Freddie, I'll just tell you, guess how many Christmas trees they put up every year for Christmas? Just take a wild guess.
I've made him watch.
Oh, he knows.
No, but you don't know how many though,
No.
right? 50.
Is it that many?
Yeah, they upped it this year. Last year.
Oh,
Yeah, I think they had like 48 last year.
Where do you put them?
Oh, they put them everywhere, even in the bathroom. Arnie does.
50 in your house.
Ben, yes.
Have a good
But
house.
now remember, we're not
Different
talking.
sizes.
Yes. We're not
Okay.
talking all huge ones.
Right, but there
But
are
Really
good sized
cute.
ones.
Really cool.
Oh, yeah.
They're all
And themed.
themed.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
All right, one more, and then I want Rachel to tell her story. I told her that you told somebody about the story, the bear story about Rachel, what Rachel said.
Yeah.
So I want everybody to know the story. Okay, elbow blank. Elbow blank. That's what I would say. Jason said grease. Macaroni. Nick, that's a great one. Carol said grease. Mars macaroni. Grease had to go to the sipple to get a sip. Cheers. So far, it's macaroni or grease. What did you guys come up with? Oh,
I thought of that, Rachel. Darn
joy.
it.
That is awesome. Okay, so what was everybody's total?
Well, let's just ask Rachel and be done with it. I had
Rachel won.
18.
Wow.
I'm happy.
Yeah. Timothy and Nick, you guys had a lot too. Oh, Lisa had 8. Michelle had 8. Carol had 11.
I'm tied with Dean.
What?
I have 18. That's what you
Wow.
want, right?
Yeah.
You need a tiebreaker.
Yeah, we might have to do it.
They have to do a tiebreaker, Rachel. Dean.
I mean, hopefully I counted right.
Bear.
I think I did. I got 3 threes.
Wow. Good job. Gloria had 10. Jason doesn't know. He wasn't keeping count.
Oh.
Scott and I got 11.
I'm sorry. I did something wrong. I have 16. I marked my last one as a 3 and it was a 1. Sorry.
Well
Nick,
done,
you must
Rachel.
count. Nick was doing it for fun.
I had a Pennsylvania moment.
Oh, good. Just get it off of my plate and it could go towards yours.
Yeah, I had 16. My bad.
That's okay. Rachel's the winner.
Nice job.
Well done, Rachel.
But you had some really good moments with Nick.
Yes. Well done.
All right.
It did a lot better than last week. I think it was last place last week.
Well,
Hi.
Connections.
Bring on that child.
She can't.
You guys, sorry.
Sorry. Story time with Rachel. Does it involve an early morning radio show?
Yes.
Thank you, Carol. I'm so glad that you and Bruce came on your anniversary to participate. All right. When Rachel comes back, she's going to tell you her bear story that she told us at the end of the show last week. And here's the background. So Freddie McGowan is very afraid of bears.
I am too.
He goes out into the wild. Hey, we hung out with a lady from Minnesota last night, and she was telling us all about the black bears.
Oh, up north, yeah.
Near her cabin. So that's what started Freddie saying, well, my friend Rachel, she has a bear story too, and then told the story. So I want everybody to know.
They were trying to say, basically, don't worry about the bears. They won't touch you if you don't bother them. And I thought, no, well, hold on a minute. That's just not totally true.
Yeah.
Hi, Works. Welcome in.
Works.
Okay, so, I think in Oklahoma, we have brown bears. So let Rachel tell the story, and then we'll figure out which one's more violent.
My children decided to come grace us with loud noises at this particular moment.
That's okay.
So I live in northern New Hampshire, and we have black bears here. And I have a child playing with a helicopter. Anyway, my parents had gone away for a couple days, and they come home, and a door had actually been broken in to their house, and a bear got into their pantry and started stealing their pantry items. So that was upsetting. They knew it was a bear because they found scat in the yard, and there was enough damage, so it obviously looked like a bear. But then the next night, they heard the bear break in again, and that night it broke a window. So that was unfortunate, and it was like pulling food through the window as well. So the next day, they contacted Fish and Game, and Fish and Game came and set a trap for it. So,
But what about the neighbor story?
The awful thing is that if you feed bears, they are no longer afraid of people and will come in and associate you with food at that point. So there's a saying that a fed bear is a dead bear, because if you feed wildlife, it isn't really wild anymore. It's going to feel comfortable around you. So unfortunately, more often than not, if they do not relocate the animal to a very remote location, it has to be put down. So it's very, very sad. Yeah, so I know for my parents, this is the second incident of this type. The neighbors were supposedly feeding the turkeys, but these were not turkeys that were eating at their house. So, yeah.
Well, we happened to be standing in line. We were doing Southwest, so you line up, and there was a lady. After all that we had talked about bears, there was a lady who had her walking, sticks or whatever you do when you go hiking.
Today.
It was today, and she goes, "Oh yeah, I'm headed to Yellowstone, to run away from the bears." And Freddie looks over at me and he goes, "Did you hear that? See? She's going to be running away from bears." And I'm like, "Oh, yay. Like, any time you say, we're going to go somewhere, do they have bears?" And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, maybe, probably." So, and then there was a discussion last night, brown bears and black bears and, grizzlies and, who's worse. And because she said she lives in Minnesota and she has a cabin, she said she can smell the black bears before they eat. She even sees them because they stink so bad.
Wow.
Well, she said, well, they don't take baths. Good point.
Well, unless they're fishing for salmon.
Well, there you go. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But they don't bring soap, and they're like, I'm going to clean up in the river. So we're going in the fall to a cabin in southeastern Oklahoma, and that was his first question: are there bears?
Are there bears?
Well, the house is named Bear's Den or something, because there are bears down there. But that doesn't mean you're going to see them, and that doesn't mean they're going to chase you.
Okay.
And overall,
the only good thing about that is if we're out walking and a bear chases me and Mary, I can run faster than Mary.
That's all that matters is who runs the fastest.
It's every man for himself.
Someone else brought that up.
Sorry.
They're like, Freddie, you only have to run faster than Mary. It'll be okay.
I'm only joking.
So I had to tell everybody the bear story because it's just coming up everywhere. Like he's petrified. So the whole night, Freddie McGowan with our office in Ireland is afraid of bears, and everybody had a bear story. And I'm like, oh no. And he's like, well, I got to tell you Rachel's story. They don't know who Rachel is, but he told them the story.
Don't ever watch that Leonardo DiCaprio movie with the bear. Oh my gosh!
I did. I watched it.
Wasn't that horrific?
What do you call it? Starts with an R, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Nick would know.
Until you run out of food, then the bear goes back to bear behavior. You should tell that lady don't go to Jellystone.
Well, even when I was talking to her about it, she even Googled to see if there was any bears in Florida, and yes, there's bears in Florida.
She did. We had to just continue it, and he's in Florida. And she's like, "Oh, I have to tell you, if there's any wooded areas, there's bears." And he's like, "What?"
I was going to go for a walk on the beach, and I thought, nah, no way.
You're not going to see a bear on the beach. You might see a shark.
You might see a lost polar bear. You know what I mean? The ice caps are all gone.
Bear.
What, you know what I mean?
In Florida.
We can help you through this.
Lisa confirmed, yes, there are bears. And then Work says she pretty much thinks everybody's afraid of bears.
Oh, yeah.
I'll take bears over spiders, though.
Wow.
Give me a bear any day. It's fine. Poisonous spiders, though, no way.
Well, I was in Australia a couple of years ago, and
Oh.
25, out of 25 of the most dangerous snakes in the world, 21 of them live in Australia.
So every day I had to hear about, yeah, I saw this snake and I wasn't sure if it was one of the deadly ones. And I'm like,
And Rachel, spiders as well. Spiders.
Nick said there's a bear running around where he is
Wow, that's not good.
until you see a bear on the beach, Dean.
I've not. I
We
haven't
have
heard of
bears
this.
in Chicago. Yes,
Yeah.
you do.
Yeah.
I'm Googling
Yeah, and they're
this.
pretty good at football.
Baseball.
Bear on the beach.
Baseball.
They hang
Bear
out
on the
in
beach.
fields.
Chicago
Okay, there's bears on the beach. I am
Baseball.
wrong.
Thank you.
And it was dark, and we're like, oh God, we don't know what we're going to encounter, but we're thinking more like crabs, not bears.
Freddie, the ones in Chicago hang out at Soldier Field.
Yes. So I wanted everybody to know that Rachel had a great bear story.
It's a bit of light fun, really.
Yeah. We ended the night with lots of bear stories at a work conference. Who knew? Well, it's Freddie's last week is next week on the show. So we got one more week with him, and then he has to go back to Ireland. But thank you all for joining us, and I'll be more with it next week, and we'll not do any more Pennsylvania moments. Paul says football.
We love
Yes,
Pennsylvania.
Chicago Bears.
moments.
But I was thinking Chicago Cubs. Paul.
Wrigley Field.
Yes. Dean, everybody go check out theliveplace.com. Great show, guys. Sorry to hear Freddie's leaving. I know. He is working back on his new show, but don't ask when that happens because he's still practicing.
I'm working on it actively.
Good.
Yes.
Yep.
So in the meantime, go to theliveplace.com and check that out. And then join theliveplace.com if you have any live streams that you want him to post. It really is good. Did I miss Pennsylvania? No, I accidentally said something and it just brought back Pennsylvania. So it'll never go away, works. So I'll see everybody in a week. I meant to wear my thing. Happy Memorial Day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not
Stars.
saying, but everybody's got the day off and barbecues and whatever. So practice makes perfect. I meant to wear my ears, but I didn't. I forgot. Yes. Thank you to all the veterans and their families, and have a good time. I'll see you in a week. Thank you all for joining.
Take care.
You too.
Get us out of here.